Welcome to Science. We are working on pages 142 and 143. Lakes. Lakes are accumulations of water surrounded by land and not connected to the ocean. Although the majority of lakes have fresh water, some have salt water. Depending on their location and characteristics, we can find diverse forms of life in lakes. There are many differences between lakes and oceans. A lake is much smaller and the water is calmer and shallower. However, if a lake is deep enough, it can also have an euphoric zone. A lake is divided into three zones: the littoral zone, the limnetic zone, and the profundal zone. The littoral zone is at the shore, where the land meets the water. The limnetic zone is also called open water. It is the top layer of the lake where sunlight can reach. There are many plants and animals in this zone, especially fish. Enough sunlight reaches this zone for photosynthesis to occur. The profundal zone is below the limnetic zone. It receives very little light and the process of decomposition occurs here. Living things in lakes. In lakes, as in oceans, the temperature decreases with depth. This influences the living things that live there. The water closest to the surface usually has a higher temperature. These zones also receive more light. The water located at the bottom usually has a lower temperature. These zones receive less light. The distribution of the zones in a lake can change as the temperature in the environment changes. For example, in an area where the environmental temperature drops below zero during the winter, the upper layer of the lake freezes. However, under this layer of ice, the water is still in a liquid state. Fish and other wildlife can continue to live beneath the frozen layer as they possess adaptations that help them survive these changes in temperature. During this time, the surface of the lake is the coldest zone. Complete the table with the characteristics of lakes compared with oceans. Type of water: fresh. Size: smaller. Depth: shallower. Summarizing, lakes are accumulations of water surrounded by land. The majority of lakes are fresh water, and they are smaller and shallower than oceans.